Hey guys, welcome back to another AFK Arena video, and boy do I have a long recording session ahead of me. Where's my water? Okay, so I have a long recording session ahead of me. We are covering in the next few videos both the Ghoulish Gallery and collections, along with the Terra Incognito event. So, I'm gonna start off with the Ghoulish Gallery. So, I wanted to show you these screenshots first. This was from my first run on my second account in the Ghoulish Gallery. These were the heroes I started off with. I got these very early into the run. Really good setup. Eventually I replaced the Baden with a Lucretia. Really nice. And that's how my team was looking towards the end of the run. Really solid. This is what I ended the run with. So yeah. I got temporal cover from that run. That's the rewards I got. I'm planning on sending these screenshots to a friend. So, and then this was my second run. It really didn't go too well. Third run, I started off really early with an amazing setup. And yeah, just amazing setup for that third run. So, we're gonna get into AFK Arena, and we're going to look at the Ghoulish Gallery. Okay, so we're in AFK Arena now. For those of you who haven't seen my latest YouTube short, I got my Mishka max furniture. Look at that, she's fully maxed out. I'm very proud of this. Took me a long time, but it was arguably not worth it, but it still looks cool, so I still like it. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today we are here to talk about the Ghoulish Gallery. Alright, so, Ghoulish Gallery, we enter in here, and it shows, here's the menu you have. First is the display. It says Gallery North Zone. So that means we're in the north zone of the Ghoulish Gallery. I assume they're going to add more zones, like maybe a central zone, west zone, south zone, things like that. Stay tuned for more content. New events, new rewards, new unions, new enemies. North Zone collections, and it shows 10 collections, 2 for each class. We're going to go over what those collections do. Oh, you can collect... Oh! I didn't know you could collect 30 wands from there. That's actually really nice. Anyway, so, here, that was the display tab. Rewards, it shows rewards that you can get from going through the Ghoulish Gallery. Which, for the most part, is wands, but you do get collections from the tasks. We go to the Mystic Cage. Here is where you draw for Bizarre Totems, and I'm going to cover the Bizarre Totems in a moment. But you can spend your wands to get Bizarre Totems, and you need to draw 200 times to unlock the Totem wish list. And then 80 times to customize a Bizarre Totem. It's like your custom furniture cards, pretty much. Perk card, this is like VIP card, but for specifically the Ghoulish Gallery, unfortunately it costs $15 to activate this. If you do activate it, you get access to that free thing right there. You also get access to those for diamonds. And then you can buy all of the other purchases to boost your Ghoulish Gallery runs. So that's where your pay-to-win part comes in. And you can also buy pay-to-win-ish. You can buy your wands, your arcane staffs, in here for 200 diamonds per staff. Is it worth it? In my opinion, absolutely not. I don't think it's worth it, although we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, so we've covered the perk card, the display, the Mystic Cage, and the rewards. So here's how this thing actually works. The Bizarre Totems that I had mentioned, they give different buffs to your Ghoulish Gallery run, and you can select like 3 totems at a time. Now, the most interesting totems, in my opinion, first is the Farewell Gift, which obtains 1 skill level ability at the end of exploration, and I'll explain what that does in a second. You also have your Supreme Skill Set, which increases the probability of receiving a skill level ability in your run. Arguably the most important ability. And another totem that's important, which one is it? I think it's Miracle Worker, yes. When winning a battle and obtaining abilities, the probability of receiving skill level is increased by 100%. Base attributes of collection obtained this time are enhanced by 50%, and they receive 1 additional special slot. Each collection can receive a maximum of 1 special slot through the effects of a Bizarre Totem. Now, this special slot, that's what you use to equip your skill level ups, which, if you have a second special slot, instead of having a max skill level of 2, it's a max skill level of 3. So, those are your most important totems, in my opinion. Now, as for the actual collections themselves, you can pull all of these collections, but as you could see, you do not have the hero Orthos. You need to have heroes unlocked in order to pull the collections, which, just because of that, next time I get enough coins, I'm pulling just the singular copy of Orthos, just so I can have access to that last collection. Because you need the heroes that the collection skills are based off of in order to pull that specific collection. Now, the heroes that they are based off of, from what I understand, you have Zolrath. I don't remember who Shadow Dancer is, but I'll come back and I'll give you the list in a second. Okay, so I'm back. I can't find a list of what heroes you need, so I'm just gonna list off the ones that I know. The Temporal Cover you need Zolrath for. This one, which one is it? It is the Timeline Watch. You need Orthos. Shadow Dancer, I don't remember who you need for Shadow Dancer. Spell Bondage, I'm pretty sure it's Daemon that you need. Judgment Armor is Athalia. Sandstorm Fangs is Tidus. Tidus, the Mauler. Captive Wings, I would assume you need Nemora for, since it's the Beguile skill. Oculus Diabolus, you need Odin for. Trader's Vault is Rowan, and Luminous Flight is Tassie. So those are the heroes that you need in order to get the different collections. Now, these collections each have their own unique skills, and they go up to level 3. You guys can read what the skills do on your own. Now, as for which collection you should go for first, I personally would recommend the Shadow Dancer, just because if you complete one run, you will get everything but the Shadow Dancer from your first run, and then eventually you can replace your weaker Shadow Dancer after you complete 3 runs with this better Shadow Dancer that comes with the skill level +1. So, that's what I recommend. Past there, what I recommend after getting your Shadow Dancer, was it Shadow Dancer? Yes, I think it was. Sorry, my brain just blanked out. Yes, it is the Shadow Dancer. After getting your Shadow Dancer, I personally think that either the Trader's Vault or the Temporal Cover will be the most effective ones, so I'd recommend farming those out. But do not take my word for it, because this literally just came out, and I have no way of measuring which one is going to be the most effective. So from here, I think we're going to grab our Shadow Dancer. Great, that's it. Plus there are some nifty treasures in the gallery that can enhance collections, blah blah blah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Mystic Cage, we're going to draw some things, and then we're going to go in without Bizarre Totems. I just want to draw the totems beforehand, because why not? But we will go in without totems. And we're going in without totems just so you can see what a raw run is, pretty much. So we're going to draw 10, and I love that animation, it's very clean. Just to let you know, it will shine yellow if you get a legendary. No legendary. Man, I'm getting terrible luck. There you go. See? Yellow shine. I got awful luck here. On my second account, I got 2 legendaries in 30 pulls. So, I just kind of got shafted there, but it's whatever. One thing I do want to note about the totems before we go in, you cannot use 2 of the same type of totems. See if it just deselects it. See, so you have to run with unique totems. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, excuse me. So, let's go in. Not using any Bizarre Totems. So, important things to note. First, you will see invisibility at the top. Invisibility is very important because if your invisibility hits 0, this Hypogean eyeball at the top will spot you. Game over instantly. So do not let your invisibility drop to 0. From here, whenever you enter a run, there's this summon button. It summons 3 elite heroes for you to take with you on the run. In this case, we get Sonya, Grez, and Damon. Decent start. I'll take it. So, at the top, there is that bar. It shows you where boss stages are, and everything else is just random. Now if we hit Explore, notice the first one lit up. That's because I went there. Now, all of that on the top row is floor 1. There are 10 floors in the Ghoulish Gallery. You have to clear all 10 to win. So, we keep exploring, and we run into these. Now, hero recruitment. If you get a duplicate copy of a hero you have, it ascends them. And you will see throughout the run how the ascensions go. It goes from elite to legendary, then legendary to mythic with plus 30 signature item, then mythic to ascended with 30 signature item, 9 of 9 furniture, then ascended to ascended 1 star with 30 signature item, 9 of 9 furniture, and 60 engraving. And then from 1 star to 5 star with 80 engravings. So, that's how the ascension tiers work. Honestly, I'd much rather have the Athalia than the Ascended Estrelda at this point, because I want to have a full team of 5. So we just get started, and if you don't want to watch the battle the whole way through, you can hit the skip button. Something to note, okay, so I got this at the end of that battle. I don't think it does anything during the exploration. It doesn't give you that effect during the exploration. But after the exploration, you can use all of these that you collect, and you can put them on your collection. And I'll show you how that works. But, for now, we keep going. We get Kelthar out of the mysterious cabinet. I hate those cabinets, because most of the time, it's a trap, and it makes you lose invisibility. Here with these unions, it gives you buffs that actually apply during the run. Let's see, when an allied hero dies in battle, the remaining heroes gain 20% attack and defense ratings. I will take Fallen Heroes. That's going to be really nice. Ooh, Kanisa and Rook. I'm obviously taking Kanisa and Rook. Why wouldn't I? I just hope I can get them ascended up. Alright, so I don't want to change the team yet, but I'll probably replace the Sonya with the Kanisa and Rook. We get crit block rate. There we go. We get to level 2 on the collection. And the collection, you want to take it to level 10. Because the more you level it up, the better the stats get. Crit block rate. Alright, Shadow Dancer level 3. Now we move on to floor 2. So we're on floor 2. Comrade in Arms. Let's see. I'm taking the Enchanting Dance. Charming front row enemies for 6 seconds. I'll take the Estrel to level up. Here we get... Ooh, Sonya. I will take the Sonya level up. See? We're sending up heroes. Alright, so here we go. More enemies. We get through this, and ultimately we can just skip through if we want. Full erosion. More enemies. Not much is really going to happen. I just want to get through these floors quickly. A Windfall with heal. I'll take heal. Athalia level up. Definitely. Enemies. Yeah, we get crit damage amp. Floor 3. Let's see. I will take the Endless Edge. From here, more enemies. Get through them. I'm gonna send up the Estrilda, just because we want that 30 signature item. No Ascensions, which isn't great, so I'll just take the Anasta. At this point, I enjoy watching the battles, because this is where they start getting a bit iffier. Then we get Tenacity. I'll take Anasta. I'm not taking Ulna. It's too late in the run to get her ascended up in time. Unless I manage to get really lucky with the Ulna copies, but that's not going to happen. And the Grez died, but that's okay. I might swap the Grez out for, I'll take Soul Wrath, I guess. I might swap the Grez out for, I'll take Athalia. I might swap the Grez out for Kanisa and Rook. Let's do Anasta and Kanisa Rook. Let's try this. Hopefully this works out. There we are. The Ascended Athalia with 9 furniture. Really nice. Ooh, okay. So, we can either get one of these to Mythic, or we can get really solid damage with the Athalia. I personally think I'll go with Athalia, and I'll wait to build the other 2 out. Okay, so this is one of the things you can encounter. The Upgrade Ritual. Increases the tier of one ability, and will change its effect randomly. So I can take this full buffer, and swap it out for one random legendary artifact. Not artifact, but, I don't know what they're called. But we got Insight, abilities. They're just called abilities. There we go, there's the trap that I was talking about. -1 invisibility. I hate it so much. Careful, we can't let anyone know we're here. Blah, blah, blah. Annoying. So, the end of floor 4. And look at how solid that Athalia is, already. I really do want to build up that Kanisa and Rook, though. Majestic March, Inferno, United Assault. I think it'd be best for the Majestic March, I guess. Then again, that doesn't affect me. The other thing would have affected mage heroes, but I don't have any mages. So, literally, all of those were useless to me. Yeah, all of them were useless. We're gonna keep going, though. Crit damage resist, Shadow Dancer level 7. I'm gonna build up Grez. Grez is gonna be better than Kelfar. There we go, there's that Kanisa Rook that we wanted. Upgrade Ritual. Do I do crit damage resist up, or do I do the insight up? I'd rather have insight. We'll re-roll the crit damage resist. Full defense. I will gladly take full defense. Alright. So, doing pretty solid. Crit block rate. More enemies. And honestly, as long as you get your heroes built up decently, you want to encounter as many bosses as possible. We get full buffer. Here we get... Ooh, who do I choose? I'm gonna do an Asta, because we don't really need Grez. Combination Ritual. So, this is an interesting one. Let's see. I've already got quite a few defensive ones. Do I have anything attack-y? Buffer, crit damage amp, full buffer. So I combine those, and it'll give me a elite tier an elite tier ability of one of the 3 abilities. So I can get an elite tier full buffer, an elite tier buffer, or an elite tier crit damage amp. What do we get? Elite crit damage amp. I will take that. Ooh, I will gladly take that maxed out of Thalia. We're going to be dealing some good damage in here, hopefully. See that? Look at that. That was crazy. Look at that Athalia damage. Really nice. We got some crit block rate. I'll just take the Fox, honestly. We're going with Fox. Another -1 invisibility. See, those are so dumb. You get so many of them. There we go. Easy sweeps. We get health points. Full ascended tier enemies now. There goes the Sonya. But we get it done. Easy. Crit damage amp. We're gonna keep it going. Keep it going. And let's see. Okay, Mighty Shield. 1% crit rating each second during battles up to 30%. And plus 20 crit damage amp at max. I'd honestly go for the defensive one over the attacking one. Another -1 invisibility trap. That's garbage. But we get the Estrelda to Ascended. We take the Estrelda to E60. We take the Anasta to Ascended. Just huge. The funny thing is, the Kanisa Rook is legendary still. That's a very, very low Kanisa Rook. But we get it done. Proficiency. Interesting. Combination Ritual. There we go. Let's do the full erosion. No, full buffer. Tenacity. And... yeah, I'll take a crit block rate. I want the full buffer or tenacity. And of course it gives me the crit block rate. I don't really want the defensive ones because I already have quite a few decent defensive ones. The abilities. You get some physical pierce up in there. Okay, so I'll just take the Daemon Ascend, really. Alright, we keep it going. I want to get that Anasta up to the maxed out, because I feel like the Anasta's going to help out. On the damage, on the defense, Anasta's just really good. I was afraid that Thorn was going to cheese me for a second. That was scary. We get a boss stage. Please give us a mythic buff. I want a mythic ability, attribute, whatever they're called. I'm not going to get that name down. Trust me. Okay, that was scary. But you see, I'm okay with the legendary, but the fact that it's proficiency really ticks me off. Because proficiency is for magic. This is not magic. I'm taking the Daemon to Ascended just so I can replace Siruk with a better one. Let's see. Full Erosion, Crit Block Rate, Fizz Pierce. Please Fizz Pierce. Full Erosion, I'll take it, I guess. Replace Siruk with, Daemon. I want to get the Sonya up. Overall, the team's looking really solid, though. We get another boss. Overall, this is a pretty good run so far. We get some heal. Just common heal, which is bad. I'm taking the Anasta up. We're taking Daemon up. Invisibility +2. That's better than minus. Refresh Ritual. So, if I put a legendary in here, like this proficiency, it'll refresh to a different legendary one, but it won't be proficiency, it'll be something else. We get Insight! I will take Insight. Although, I would have much rather had Tenacity, honestly. Because... and then we get the common Tenacity. Why couldn't you have just flipped those around, Lilith? I get the common Insight and the legendary Tenacity. Because, sure, there are warriors with crowd control, but not many. And not many with good crowd control. Now it gives us Kinesis but I'm taking Anasta. I don't think the Kinesis build is worth it at this point. Come on. There we go. Nice. Ooh! I will definitely take a mythic buffer. Alright. So, now, more enemies. At this late in the run, I don't really care for building up the heroes. I just want to get as many legendary and mythic tiers as possible. And especially if I got a skill level, that'd be great. Health points, alright. Replicating Ritual. This is cool. I'm gonna put in a buffer, mythic buffer, and then I get the mythic buffer and the legendary buffer out of it. Invisibility +2, don't really care. Refresh Ritual. I'm gonna refresh the buffer. We're gonna see what we get. Full heal. I'll take full heal. It's funny how that Sonya just stuck it out at Mythic the whole time. Insight. Legendary Insight. We'll take it. This is where it's going to get hard, because you've got the enemy team at Engraving 60. I think I'm screwed. Dang, that's the first one I lost. I lost 3 invisibility points. Not great, and I don't get a buff from that, but whatever. We get the maxed out Estrelda, and the final boss team. Let's try something like this. That went really well, and the Sonya stayed alive. If only I had put her in the back row sooner, that would have been great. But, you know, sometimes I'm just stupid. Anyway, there we go. We get rare health points. There we go. So, bosses defeated 7, heroes acquired 33, enemies defeated 22, floors cleared 10. And then that's the formation, and it shows all the different abilities that I acquired. Now, when you get to the end, you unlock etching. So, here's how etching works. I can put in 3 defensive. So just, whatever, 3 defensive, right? And then I can put in 3 attack, which, you know what? I'm gonna max out on insight since those are the legendaries. And then you can do 1 of anything. And then this is where your skill level would go. So that's my Shadow Dancer level 10. There we go. That's what I've got. Got the level 10 Shadow Dancer. And that's how Ghoulish Gallery works. Now for clearing your first one, you get all of those. You get all 9 collections, except for the Shadow Dancer, which I just got the Shadow Dancer, so it doesn't really matter. But there we go, and we get 21s, which we can take in to the Mystic Cage. Let's hope, yes, there we go. Ooh, 2 legendaries! Piercing Blade and Spellcaster's Blessing. And then, no legendaries, but I just got a double. I don't really care. So, there we go, and you get 7 attempts per week. Back to the perk card. With the perk card, you get extra invisibility, daily arcane staffs, extra wishlist slots, you get extra weekly attempts, all the way up to 3 extra weekly attempts, so that's there for you pay-to-win folks. Now, how do the collections work? They replace the furniture tab in here with collections, and you can go in and you can view your collections. These are all the different collections I have. Notice the ones that they give you for free don't have any mythics on there. What can you ask for? They're free. I'll gladly take them. Now also, you will see this recycle button and this sell button. If you hit sell, you can sell it for 100 diamonds. If you hit recycle, you can, you know, recycle more than one at the same time for diamonds. Are the diamonds you get back from it worth it? No, absolutely not. The reason why you would want to sell them is there is a maximum number to the collections you can get. I think it's 7 of each type is the maximum, which is why you would want to sell them, but because if you want to get better ones, yeah. So, yeah, that's that. Let's say I want to put my Shadow Dancer on here. The Shadow Dancer I just got. We put our Shadow Dancer on the REM. Cool, whatever. Here's the thing. If I want to put this Shadow Dancer onto my Awakened Athalia now that it's on REM, gear. The collection is already equipped on another hero. Swapping the collection will bring the hero into a cooldown, where they can be equipped with a new collection after 24 hours seconds. 24 hours seconds. Diamonds can be used to shorten the duration. Which means if I want to put a collection on REM now, let's say the Temporal Cover, she's on cooldown. Do I want to spend 100 diamonds? No, not really. So, that's the one annoying thing about collections. But, that's collections. Honestly, not sure how I feel about them yet. I will be making follow-up videos on this, though, so keep your eyes out for that. that's all for the collections video, I think. I might come back to it in a little, but now I'm going to record the video on the Terra Incognito thing. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Now, here's a continuation onto the first Ghoulish Gallery video. I was just informed that you can go to the Mystic Cage and you can combine these totems into a legendary. Is it worth it? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, that only combines to an elite. And then, ouch. Okay, so that is probably not worth it at all, but you can combine. It is possible. So, yeah, not great. Oh well. It is what it is. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.